Hello, everybody. I hope you all can hear me. As usual, starting these things off is always weird because I don't know if my mic's working. I don't know if y'all can hear me. I don't know if I'm frozen on somebody's end, but hopefully y'all can see and hear me. It's good to see all of you. Got 15 people in the house right now. We got Tarnia. We got Mike B. We got Betty. I saw Antoine in here. Recall. Tom's in here. Allie's in here. Dantex is in the house. Thank you guys for joining me on this kind of impromptu-ish Saturday live stream. I just wanted to hang out. This is really just like hangout time. We're going to have some fun tonight because I've got some guests in the house. First and foremost, we've got Crow of Judas, Tony Danza himself.
Hello. Hello, how are you?
And as always, I like to bring in my favorite duo, Kassy and Raun. Weeping Willow Paranormal. And we're just going to hang out. We're going to hang out with you guys. We're going to chit chat. Hopefully sell some calendars. I got a few of those left. We got Doof Paranormal. Karen is in the chat as well. She wanted to be on the live stream with us, but she's busy. So she's just going to kind of lurk and hang out in the chat with us. Andrew is in the house. Says, hi, everyone. Can only stay for a few minutes. Well, I am glad you checked in, sir. I appreciate it. And I also appreciate all the love I've been getting for episode 80 of Cemetery Road, the Sleepy Hollow Cemetery. It was a big one. It was like 20-something minutes long. Everybody seems to love it. I super loved going there and experiencing that location. And I love the fact that you guys are super into it as well. I've got a bunch of episodes with all those beautiful fall colors that everybody seems to like coming up. Can't wait for you guys to see all of those. But yeah, let's just hang out, guys. How y'all doing?
Good.
Yeah, I'm talking to you guys. Yes.
What?
Us? The group, the chat? What?
I didn't want to talk over anybody, so try to wait my turn, you know?
Well, don't let me just sit here and talk all night, and then you guys just sitting there watching me talk to everybody else.
I did want to say Kassy and Raun are the cutest couple in the paranormal. Just so adorable.
Hey, thanks, Crow.
You haven't seen the behind the scenes.
Yeah.
A lot of bickering. Anyways.
Yeah. When he's not dropping cameras, he's looking mighty spiffy.
Poor Raun.
Listen,
I remember the footage, so that's what
for
counts.
his first time out, he got a few awesome locations, made a very rookie mistake that guarantee will never happen again. He's going to have iron hands on that camera. He's never going to let it go.
Never trust a tripod.
Yeah.
No, never.
No.
I learned that long time ago because I remember, I don't even know how many, like the idea of years kind of escapes my mind sometimes. So this is probably like a decade ago, maybe a little bit more, 12 years ago. I don't know. Cameras and filmmaking became much more affordable than it was when I was a young man. And so I was able to buy like a legit camcorder that could produce the quality that you would want to do short films and documentary stuff. And so I spent a ton of money on this camera, and I made the exact same mistake you did, trusting a tripod rather than holding the camera. And thankfully, I did not break the camera. But it, like, shockingly did not break the camera because it was on a tripod and we had to move to a different shot. And so instead of holding onto the camera and grabbing the tripod and moving it as a unit, I just grabbed the tripod and went to go, and the fitting just wasn't on right. And it just, that camera went whoop. Oh man. My stomach, only a few times in my life has my stomach dropped that hard. It was, so yeah, I know. I feel your pain, man.
Was it an expensive camera that Raun dropped?
It was my Sony.
Sony? Oh man.
Yeah.
So not super cheap, but like the part that was the worst part is, one, what if the camera had broken? You don't really have a backup.
No.
And two, the footage was gone. Like we checked the for the footage, and it was just wasn't there anymore because the camera, I think it was the battery popped off. Like it's
Yeah.
still recording, it's still going, and then when you like just shut that thing down like that, that footage just
Yeah.
So
that was
thankfully she
like,
got it back.
yeah, because I had like, because I had like, we did the second walkthrough, but that walkthrough didn't have the same level of
Activity.
not in activity, what I felt in those
Yeah.
rooms, right? So that's why I was like, oh my god. So, but it was good.
Yeah. It all worked out. She decided to keep Raun around. It's fine. It was touch and go there for a minute.
Didn't have to go live in the garage.
Yeah, or a
She's
trailer.
like, "You're not flying home with me. I'm sorry.
No.
You're done."
I want to see Ron get possessed one at a location. That'd be
I
fucking
don't.
awesome. What?
My eyes rolling back in my head.
No,
Yeah,
no,
I'm good. I'm good with that.
no. I don't know what to do. We'd have to call Sean.
He had to get his flute out, dude.
Serenade the demon out of his body.
Now that's a good video.
Oh my gosh.
We'll work on that.
Oh, dude.
How's everybody's weekend going so far?
Working like
No.
in snow. We just got snow.
Yeah.
It came off of Lake Erie, so like in Niagara Falls where I work, it was nothing. And then he's like, he snow blowed and then had to go back out
I
again.
didn't snow blow my
Snow blow.
snow plow.
He needs a snow plow. We have a snow blower, but anyways, so like a lot of snow here, and I have to drive tomorrow morning in it. So hopefully it stopped. And then
It was beautiful here. Little chilly, but like, I got some pretty good weather going.
you're lucky. I mean, this is the time of year though.
Yeah.
That's why I came and visited you when I did.
In the fall. Yeah. Fall and
Oh,
spring.
no.
I mean, spring is not as pretty. Fall is better, but
Yeah.
temperature wise and stuff. So
Trying to find a flute emoji, but there's not one. I don't think so.
Trumpet works. Paige says we got a lot of snow in Michigan, but it's expected. Yeah, and where I used to live, back over in Reno, they've got hit with snow last week, and the whole time I'm just like, I am so glad I am not there to have to deal with that.
yeah.
Tarnia says, does Oklahoma get snow, Jason? It does, but just not anything to really worry about. I think we've lived here a few years now, and it snowed one time enough to be a problem, really. And it wasn't even really a problem. It was probably maybe just like 3-4 inches of snow, just enough to cover and stay for like 3 days, maybe. And then it just all melts away.
Wow.
So we will get snow, but very rarely does it accumulate into being anything we have to worry about. But the problem is, because there's so little snow that happens in general, when it does snow at all, you don't want to be on the roads because everybody's driving like idiots and they're freaking out and they're either driving unsafe or they're trying to drive safer, but that just means they're overcorrecting themselves all the time. They're going too slow. Like, it's just when you're dealing with people who are not used to that type of weather at all, it's just best to stay home.
Yeah, I mean, we get idiots too, though, and we're used to this weather, so
Yeah.
I don't know.
People forget.
Yeah.
People, especially like dipsticks in giant trucks who have 4-wheel drive, they're like, oh, I can drive as fast as I want. I got a 4-wheel drive truck. I'm like, oh, does it do 4-wheel stop on ice? No? Okay. Stupid.
Yeah. Well, that's what happened. That huge snowstorm I had to drive through. That like it was the scariest moment in my life. There were so many trucks in the ditches because they were probably going, "Oh, I can go through," and then they're in a ditch. Like, come on, people.
Yeah. The problem is that, like, with that kind of a vehicle, you can get through the snow, but that doesn't mean you can drive as if it's an 80-degree summer day.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to be able to stop fast.
Mm-mm.
No.
Nope. I mean, I made it through my little accent with no tires. So I was good.
There you go.
Yeah. Thank God I didn't drive the smart car because that would have just been, I would have been in a ditch.
Nerve wracking.
Laws from Oz is in the house. Tamara's in the house. Mike O is in the house. Got some Ghost Vexers. We got, who else is in the house? I saw a couple new names. I think I saw Joe at some point is in the house.
Joe.
Dark Celador.
Oh, by the way, your calendar. Yeah, I saw Karen mention the calendar. The calendar is really, really cool.
Well, thank you.
The pictures were neat, and I'm a calendar guy. I have like 3 calendars. I always have that are active, like for my appointments and what I did, and like, stupid crap. It's kind of like my diary in a way. But yeah, I definitely needed the calendar for next year. So, but yeah, it's totally cool, and you know, I wouldn't mind having another calendar from Cemetery Road, more like a Jason Unfiltered kind of calendar.
Listen, I've been working out more and watching what I've eaten.
Dude.
So maybe we'll have that in the future. Probably not, though.
It'd be like the
Speaking
George
of calendars, I do have calendars left. I have about 18 of them left. So again, if you want a calendar, $20 either in a super chat or to the PayPal, and that will get you a calendar. All I'll need after that point is your address, and I'll send them out. But also, our good friend Allie decided to be inspired by Karen and said that she wanted to donate a calendar to somebody in the chat of this live stream. See, gifted by Allie. So at the
Wow.
30-minute mark, I'm going to find somebody in the chat who doesn't have a calendar yet. We're going to pick them, and they just need to send me their address, and they'll get this calendar right here. And then again, if you want one, let me know. Yeah, thanks, Allie. I appreciate you helping people out.
That's very cool.
Very awesome.
She's Vienna Sausage Paranormal, by the way. If y'all
That's
didn't
right.
know.
Oh, but yeah. Other than that, this weekend's been okay. It was a long week. Like, this month is just dragging on. I'm ready for it to be January already. I'm ready to get to a fresh new year.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm tired of adulting. It's like every day is a new problem. It's just been like back to back, like, catastrophes. And yeah, so, but anyway, yeah, nothing but personal problems.
I know it's been flying for me, but I think it's because I've been working so much, so it's just been trying to keep my head above water.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to gain some more weight this next year. See how high I can push the numbers.
That's not how it works. I don't think.
Just for bragging rights,
Oh my gosh.
Oy.
Hey, Michael. What is that? He said hi.
See, I'm trying to lose the weight. I'm trying to be a little bit more healthier coming into the next year. I'm trying to build up that the word. Got that. I'm fine with that. The words are just escaping my mind. I'm trying to get into a routine now so that in the new year I'll have a routine already set up and I won't be struggling in the brand new year to find motivation.
Yeah.
I think, Jason, you need a drink. Is what you need.
Not till after December.
You've got 4
But I got my rock stars. We're good.
Oh, okay. So December is like a no drink month kind of thing?
Yeah, I decided to take a month off of beer for December. And I hate it. I hate it so much because I have a bunch of beer here because I have beer that was bought for me like in October, and it's still sitting here. Like a bunch of pumpkin ales and pumpkin stouts and stuff. And then I exchanged beer with some of the guys around here, some cousins and stuff. And so I went and bought beer for them, but in doing so, I'm like, well, I need some of these too. So I have those sitting there. And so I have a well-stocked fridge of beer, and I just can't drink it. And I would like to.
Because
I like my beer. Aaron, throwing down some hearts, been a member for 12 months as a roadie here on the channel. I appreciate you so much. Anybody who supports this channel by becoming a member of any sort that's like super huge for me. Like that really kind of validates the stuff I'm doing here. Which again, I didn't think anybody would really care about this channel when I started it.
Oh.
Hey, real quick, Jason. Karen said check your PayPal.
Yeah, check your PayPal.
Oh, sorry. I never check that stuff when I'm on the live stream. I'm trying to give my attention to you guys as much as possible.
Hey, you're a big time YouTuber, man.
Karen wants to get 3 more people some calendars. So now we have 4 calendars to give away tonight.
Ooh, wow.
Which is awesome because
look
Karen
again.
is literally the best of us. So we'll do that at the half-hour mark. And then Kassy.
What?
Kassy wants to give away 2 calendars too.
Yeah.
So we have 6 calendars to give away. Thanks
Holy
to
cow.
Kassy and Raun and Allie and Karen. Karen also says, Jason doesn't love me anymore. He thinks I'm busy. Are you not busy? Do you want to be a part of this live stream? I'll send you the link right now. The more, the merrier. Blake says, I got my calendar this week. Awesome. Thank you, Jason. Oh, I'm glad you got it. I'm always weary about sending stuff out because I'm like, what if they don't get it? But I'm glad people are getting their calendars and they like them. I've seen people post on Instagram their calendars hung on their wall and stuff. That's pretty awesome. It's as like a photographer or a creative individual, it's crazy to think that images that I took are hanging on people's walls all over the world. Like that's just ridiculous to me.
That's really cool.
Dantech says, Karen and Kassy and Raun and Allie, y'all are the bomb. Betty says she loves my calendar too. Great. Glad you got it. And we got 30 people in the chat, wreaking havoc, hanging out. Woot woot. What are you laughing at?
Jason, you're doing good, man. Like I'm just sitting back at all of
I'm
you right
trying
now.
to bring some livelihood, man. I'll tell you, to be totally honest, like I almost canceled this live stream because it has been a rough day.
Oh.
It's been a rough few weeks, and so to be social is difficult right now, but hanging out with you guys always brings my spirits up. So it's
Can I say, bro,
fun.
like I've there's a reason why I don't do planned lives, because I swear to God, every time I do a planned live, that day or that hour, something bad happens, or I'm stuck in a part of the house I can't say right now. You know what I'm trying to say here, but there's always something bad going on. It's crazy. Like I know what you mean. Like you're in a bad mood. It's like, oh man, I have to go entertain and like be, or act funny or whatever it is. It's really hard to. But once you get started, it's like all that kind of goes away, and it actually helps you out in the long run. So
yeah, it's difficult sometimes, and I feel you. The idea of like, because I get the same thing of when I plan something like a live stream on Saturday night at this time, never fails that either something comes up and it's like I'm going to be busy, like so I have to choose, like am I going to stick with the plan or do I have to cancel and take this over, or I'm just not feeling like being social. So yeah, absolutely. But I made it work.
Awesome.
Well, see, there's a thumbnail. So I know what's about to come up, but something looks off.
What's wrong?
Doof doof paranormal. Your hair just looks completely different.
What's wrong with my thing? It's a weird
don't know.
color.
Is it
It's-
like light glare?
It could
Are
be.
you on a different camera?
Yeah, I'm the one on the. I think it's the light. Never mind. It's one of them. I'll pretend it's one of those things that make me look good or something.
It's a filter. Yeah.
Filter, that's it.
You're beautiful, Karen.
You always look good, Karen.
Yeah, there we go. It might be. I don't know. Is it?
You're super hot, Karen.
Thanks, Crow.
I'm taking, but I'm just saying.
Karen's coming in here bringing the sex appeal.
That's me.
Now the viewership is going to skyrocket.
That's right. All because of me. Yeah, I look. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
nice.
Yeah. See.
Is that the one with the misspelling?
Oh, I don't know.
I
Are
think
you serious?
I spelled tapophiles wrong. Yeah, I did.
Oh.
It's funny because I screwed that up, even though I double check that stupid shirt every time. But anytime I'm doing like posts on Instagram or YouTube or whatever, I don't do well with the keyboard on my iPhone. I always put Cemetery Toad instead of Cemetery Road. And I think Tarnia has called it out a few times. She's caught it a few times of like, I think you meant road. I did. But my giant thumbs on that little keyboard screw it up every time.
Banana hands.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
How's your day going, Karen?
I'm trying to fix my camera because that looks weird, and it's probably going to cut me off. I'll just put up with it. Doesn't matter. It's all good.
Yeah, it looks fine.
Yeah, it'll do. It'll do. I'll sort it out. But I'm looking at Kassie's quality, but she's probably got $1 million camera there.
no.
And look at what Crow's camera's done to him. I mean, he's turned into a good-looking Italian. I mean, what are we going to do?
I want to say real quick too about Karen's videos. If you guys in the chat haven't seen Karen's videos, I implore you to go to Doof Doof Paranormal, check her videos out. They're really cool. They got cool animations. They're fun to watch. I'm just blown away, honestly. She's doing really good, seriously. So,
did you see it, Kassy, the hot dog one?
Yeah.
Crow? Yeah, that was for Crow. He's supposed to, I said to Crow, I hope what I was thinking in my head translates, because it was supposed to be Crow, lolly, lolly, la, coming through, spotting the hot dogs, coming back, and then he gets a hot dog. But that was it. Yeah, we all had hot dogs.
hell yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
I wish I could do stuff like that.
Oh yeah, if I can do it, you can do it. But it's like it's just fun for me. It's just a little bit of I have fun. It's like making some people knit, some people draw, some people read. Now I make bobbleheads.
There you go.
Hmm.
All right.
Oh, your background looks nice tonight, Jason, there with the different coloured lights.
Yeah, I put some Christmas colors up there, some red and green.
Yeah, I put Christmas thingies, but you can't really see them because it's too dark.
No, it looks good.
Can you see it? And I've got Crow mask up the top. See, Crow? Never forgotten.
Looks very futuristic in there.
I got Crow's mask right here too.
Oh, look.
Wow.
You're never far from my feet.
Dude, I'll live it down there.
It's kind of weird.
I'll just be down here under the desk as usual. Oh, very cool. Very cool.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, Lost from Oz. Karen does amazing research too.
Mm-hmm.
I even get excited when I see Jason's and think, oh, what's that one about? So a couple of times I've made comment on your things. Oh, did you know that person? So because some of the things that you see, Jason, are really like you think to yourself, oh, who had the money to buy that? Like it was obvious from the Sleepy Hollow one who had the money to build theirs, but some of them not so obvious, and you kind of think, oh, I wonder what that's about, what that family is about. So yeah, so some of the ones that are on your videos are really fascinating, the people. It's nice
Yeah,
to.
it is. It is interesting
Yeah.
to look that stuff up later,
Mm.
and I would love to have been able to have a lot more research done before I go to these places. But most of the time, I'm not planning on stopping at a certain place. I'll just be like, oh, there's a cemetery
Yeah.
there. Let me go check it out real fast. And so I don't have the time or the ability to do any kind of research really before I jump out of a car, go shoot for 30, 40 minutes, and then jump back in the car and head back down the road.
I'm doing mine after, so I kind of know about the cemetery before I go there. Then I go on one of those little night tours. Oh, they're going there at night time's lovely because it's balmy and the weather's nice, and the people that are doing the tours are nice. It's nice if you like that kind of thing, but because I'm sort of roll my eyes, another statue that can get up and walk away, another statue that magically disappears and reappears, and I'm like, can't they come up with better ghost stories? Every cemetery has a thing that gets up and walks away, or stares at you, or moves its head and looks at you, and I'm thinking, what kind of drugs are people on when they see this happen? The statue. Now, if they said they saw an apparition, I might be more tempted to kind of think about it. But yeah, I go on the night tours. They tell all the stories or whatever, but then I go back during the day because you can see the stones much better. Like, it's nighttime for a reason. It's because people want to go, I guess, get a scare or something.
Yeah, they want some spooky time.
Yeah, but I'm more sort of like get listen to what they've got to say, but then I go back and find something interesting myself, and then I go home and I see if I can get any of the names. And I like to normally have a picture of the person, but that last video I did was really hard. There were stories about those people, but no pictures except for the little girl, her mum and dad. But yeah, so I don't know, but I do it after. But it does take time, Jason, and Jason doesn't have time.
I don't. Today,
No.
though, I sat down and I mostly edited the next cemetery video plus the next Tapophile member only video. And I try and get those out more often. I don't do them as much as I would like, but I do have a Tapophile member level video coming. And then I've started the editing of the next cemetery video. And tomorrow I'm going to start the editing of the Mackey Mansion episode 2 that's going to be coming out this upcoming week.
Yeah.
Me and Kassy are releasing our episodes. I'll be releasing mine Wednesday. She'll be releasing hers on Thursday. So we'll see what else happened up in Mackey Mansion. Tardia says, Jason and no beer? What is happening? Is the world ending? Sometimes it feels that way. Let me tell you. But I've been opening up another energy drink because I'm going to try and watch some movies tonight. Something a little bit more lighthearted.
He's trying to get healthy, Tanya. Or you say Tanya, don't I? Hey, Tanya. Is it Tanya or is it Tanya?
Oh, it's Tarnia. I've been through this.
You've been through, yeah, because in Australia we don't say Tanya much. We say Tanya. Hey, Tanya. But it doesn't matter. I just thought I'd check. But she's about to go cook at me probably and go, no.
Dark Celador says, how is your doggo, Jason? Last live I caught, he was all roughed up. Yeah, that was a little while ago. He is back to his normal self. He healed up pretty good. But he's kind of a jerk. He is not that old, but he acts like the old man of the 3 dogs that I have. And he's a grump, and he's a jerk to the big dog, who's the one that bit him. And if he's not careful, he's going to get bit again. Yeah, Tarnia says, I hate the way Aussies say my name, Karen.
Oh, dear.
She's all like, right. I'm out of here.
Tanya.
Hey, the Mackey Mansion investigations are awesome. I loved it. I love that location, first of all. Karen was a natural. It was pretty cool watching you guys together. It was awesome.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun being there. I like going to that place. It's not huge, but it's super interesting. The history of the location super interesting. The people who run the house are always super nice. And it was great to go with these guys to that location because, as a lot of people know, like Kassy's interest in actually doing paranormal investigations started with Mackey Mansion. with a virtual, tour / investigation, and to be able to be there when she finally like gets to walk through the doors and investigate on her own. That was great. And then, yeah, I agree. Karen's a born natural. Like I'm looking forward to doing more investigations with her. Not so much with Kassy though. She's kind of a diva now. She's big time in everybody.
I'm playing with my camera settings if you wonder what's happening.
Do it.
It's a crappy camera. It's only an old laptop, so that's probably why. Oh, is that better?
Yeah, it's fine.
That'll do.
Allie's home now.
Allie's home.
What? Oh.
Does Allie want to join us?
I think she does.
Well, I'm going to send her the link anyway.
Tell her to get one of her animals.
So Mackie Mansion really isn't that big. It always looked big in the videos.
It's actually pretty small.
No, it's not.
Wow.
I mean, it's a mansion, but it's probably. I mean, I suppose it's. You got to remember, there's some part of it that we don't get to see, which is right down the bottom, which is where the people live.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then yeah. So there's people actually live there under the bottom. The lady who normally lets you in and takes the money. So they're right down the bottom.
Her name? Do you remember her name, Karen?
No, do you?
I do. Delta Dawn. Remember?
Oh, that's right. What's that flower you have on? Yes, that's right. I even sang that to her, didn't I?
Yeah.
From
her name's Delta. She was a really nice lady.
Yeah.
Dark Celador says, have to go. Bye, everybody. Have a wonderful night. Well, thanks for popping in, Dark Celador. I always appreciate seeing you.
Night, Dark Celador.
Yeah. I mean, the house is like, is it bigger than our house?
I would say it's a little bit bigger.
A little bit big, yeah. So it's not much like, because our house is 2,000 square feet. So maybe like 25?
I'd say 3,000.
3,000 square feet?
I would say so.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a decent size. It's not tiny, but if you're in there and you're, because of it being built back in the day like they were, if you're downstairs and you're talking too loudly, you'll hear it.
Oh, yeah.
Like tissue paper walls. But
yeah, and it does have a lot of rooms too, but the more you go to these really old locations that have mansion in the name,
yeah.
You're thinking
you think it's going to be giant and huge, but they were built during a time where like that was a massive house to people.
Yeah.
But to us, it's like very small with small rooms, small hallways. It's a little different trying to wrap your mind around like this used to be the pinnacle of a home. Like people just would look at this place and be like, oh my gosh, these people are just the richest people in the world. And we look at it as like, this is kind of the same size as a normal house if the rooms weren't as small.
Yeah. Because there's like 1, 2. There's 4.
Allie is in the house.
Hey.
Hello.
Fresh
don't
off of
you
work.
have any of your horses in there?
Yes.
You do have a horse? Oh, you just, it's all right. It's cross-referencing.
Oh, hang on.
I just said, where's your horse?
The mules on the wall.
There you go.
See, I'd
And
have
the
a
calendar hanging up behind her.
Yeah.
Ellie's lucky. Ellie sent me a little. Oh, well, maybe you put it on the Facebook. I can't remember, but the raccoon. No,
Oh
you
yeah, I
shared
sent
that
that to
because she knows I want. And she was feeding a raccoon, and I'm like, oh. There's a little family of raccoons live outside Ellie's door.
Yeah.
So I might come and visit Ellie sometime.
Anytime.
There you go.
Feed the raccoons. So long as I don't
Well,
get
we have hit the 35-minute mark, and we have 6 calendars to give away, guys. 6 of them. Thanks to Allie and Karen and Raun and Kassy. And I want to make sure people who want calendars, who maybe couldn't afford to get them because it's the holiday time, but they really want one, I want to make sure you guys get them. So we have 6 to give away. And so if you don't have a calendar and you want one, should put some emojis up in there. Let's get like a hand wavy emoji, and we'll start picking some people to get some calendars. And then all you'll have to do is send me your email or your address to my email, and I will send them out on Monday. And then hopefully you'll get them before January.
Tanya's calling me Eliza Doolittle. But isn't Eliza Doolittle the one that goes, the rain in Spain falls mainly on the
I'll be right back.
plain? Is that Eliza Doolittle? Not Dr. Doolittle with the with the animals. Yeah,
I'm not
thank
sure
you,
about that
Ellen.
one.
Paige, you get a calendar. I'm writing your name down right now, Paige.
And Raquel too.
Raquel? Raquel? Yes.
Raquel or Raquel.
Raquel gets one. And then Tarnia dropped the email address, thecemeteryroad@gmail.com. Just send me your address and I will get these things out to you on, I'll send them out on Monday.
Did Mike B? He put some emojis that was he meaning to do that?
Mike B's already got one. I already sent
cool.
Mike B one.
Word.
Yeah.
Good. So that's
Maybe
2 of the
everybody
6.
We've got 4 left.
4 calendars left. You don't even need to pay for them, guys, because other people paid for them already. So if you want a calendar and don't have one, just throw a hand emoji up in the chat and I will send it off. Tom
It's
says,
not
if I win
win
one, I
one.
will give it away. Tom, you already have one, plus you have another one that's going to be on its way to you. I signed it. I'll have Paul sign it. I'll throw in a couple little, I think I have a couple patches left. I'll throw a patch in there for you.
We're giving them away anyway, Tom. So it's all good.
That's right.
That's why everyone's got to put up their hand and say, give me a free one. Maybe everyone in the chat's got one already.
Probably. Most of these, I think
Possibility.
people do have them. The only time I've seen a calendar, even remotely like mine, Raquel says thank you. Well, we appreciate you. I was in a office with my kids. I want to say it was can't remember what kind of doctor, like a skin doctor. I think it was a dermatologist. And they had a calendar hanging up, and it was a photo of like an old tombstone in an old cemetery. And I was like, oh my gosh, somebody has a calendar that's just like the one I want to make. But all of the rest of the photos were just like nature photography from around Oklahoma. So I was like, but then one random like cemetery photo. It was really weird. But this is all cemetery photos, guys.
Can't wait.
I think
And
I've
very
pretty
good,
much
they're very well done.
I've pretty much shown everybody the first month. Nice January.
Nice winterscape.
Nice snowy, yeah. And then let's look at February. February is an old church.
Oh, that one's in my ad. That's the one I
This-
put in the ad.
Yeah,
That- and
this
that
church
beautiful-
is in it's in the Highlands of Scotland. I cannot tell you where. This is
Oh, wow.
literally I was in the Highlands of Scotland driving and I saw it and me and my buddy pulled over and I took some photographs. So I couldn't find this place again even if I wanted to because I had
Oh,
no
wow.
idea where I was. But this
Oh.
this is Scotland right here, the Highlands of Scotland.
I'll
That's
show one of
February.
my friends and see if they know where it is. Yeah, that other picture that you sent me that I put in my ad for Jason's calendar, which is now no one needs to watch it because he's just outsold all of his calendars. But the one that you've taken the picture of the tombstone that's on its like with all the flowers over the top of it. It's flat. It's got. I'm sure it's got the red flowers or something on it. It's got
The
something.
leaves.
Leaves. That's it. I really like that one when you look at it really close up. Hard to tell there, but geez, that's a pretty photo.
September.
You did very well there. That's pretty, very artistic.
Yeah.
Tarny is asking Kathy, do you have a Cemetery Road calendar? If not, would you like one for free? Because we have 4 more to give away. I have a list of all the people that I've sent calendars to. Let's see if Kathy is on there. I don't think I have a Kathy on here. Nope. I got a Karen and a Kassy. Those are my only Ks. Yeah, I had a lot of fun putting the calendar together. If all goes well, I'll make another one for next year. I just have to get on taking more photos.
I need a full size like poster of you, dude. Like life size poster
Crow, you're
to put
getting
in my
worrying.
door.
Like a cardboard cutout.
Yeah.
Cardboard cutout. Just
Of
you move
course,
around
that's what
the
you
house.
need. Maybe Christmas next year.
Sweet.
I'll start
All you
working on that.
guys, for real, just have you around my room, you know, to feel like you're actually here.
We like record our voices and like a voice box. You press a button.
Yeah, one of those little bubble things that you can push a button on, like
I could feed you and
Kathy says she doesn't have a calendar. Well, Kathy, you do now. So just email me your address, thecemeteryroad@gmail.com, and I will send it out on Monday.
I don't know how many Aussies are watching, and I don't know if I can get this up. Hang on, where are we? Yeah. That's one of them things. You put a character on it, and anyone who knows cricket, that's Ian Botham from back in the day. But you push
I'll
a
take your
button
word
and
for
it. No, well, it's
Hey, anyone for a game of darts?
see, it talks. You could do that with bobbleheads of us, and it could just be us talking. They used to talk to each other, but my other one got old.
That's an idea. You could make bobbleheads of all of us.
Yeah.
Dude,
there you go.
Okay? Then you can have them on your desk or in your background there.
Yeah.
Tarnia says, so many great photos from Sleepy Hollow Cemetery. I haven't even scratched the surface of the photos I took at Sleepy Hollow. I took a bunch with my phone, as I do, but I had my actual like DSLR camera with me, and I took photos with it. I have yet to look at them. So I'm gonna have to jump into those soon.
Hey,
Rican says a crow calendar would be sexy.
I can do that for you, Crow. I can get all sexy bodies of men because I can't see your sexy body, right? So I can put all sexy bodies of men in different poses with Crow's face on them.
well, since COVID hit, I might not use I won't be able to use my body because it won't fit on the actual picture on the calendar. So
we just need to make a crow calendar that's just hot dog themed.
well, I was actually thinking about doing one time where every picture is my belly button, but with something different inside of it, like a hot dog on one, remote control on the other.
I don't know if your calendar is going to make it onto people's walls, though.
That sounds like an OnlyFans thing.
Yeah, definitely Crow's OnlyFans.
Make some money that way, Crow.
What's in my belly button today?
That's a great episode. Wow. Thank you for that idea. Starting a new channel.
Exploring Harley says, am I available to come on your live stream this Wednesday? Probably not. That's the day I'm releasing my episode for Mackie Mansion episode 2, and I've got a couple other things going on that night as well. But thanks for the invite, and I will definitely try and get on your show soon.
Allie, how are the Vienna sausages going?
Patricia got the last can.
She's a natural.
Lucky
My
her.
hamster. She's funny.
That was cute. That video you sent me of the hamster.
Her eating the
Eat that though?
That's cute.
Yeah, she ate it. She took it. She was munching on it for like 20 minutes.
She had a little burrow.
Say a little prayer for me when I have to clean her cage because that's going to be rank.
Yeah.
I didn't realize they ate meat like that.
Yeah, they eat meat. They're
Oh, I'm allergic to hamsters, so that's probably why I don't know anything about them.
Lost from Moss says, the important thing, Jason, did you get a photo of the naked male statue at Sleepy Hollow? I don't think I saw a naked male statue at Sleepy Hollow.
He didn't see Ichabod
But
Crane
honestly,
either.
that place was so large. I think I barely scratched the surface on that cemetery. I definitely need to go back at some point. but I was with a bunch of friends and I got way more time there than I thought I would get, but not enough time to really cover that entire cemetery.
Does Maisie Rose have a calendar? She's just popped on.
But what?
She
Maisie?
popped- Maisie.
I'm pretty sure.
She's in the... Oh.
Maisie should have a calendar.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's all right. I just saw a name pop up and I thought, oh, there's another person who might need a calendar.
Yeah, we got how many more? 3 more
3
calendars to give away, guys. So if you want a calendar but cannot afford to get one, want an early Christmas gift, just put up a hand emoji and I'll put your name on the list. Send your address to me, thecemeteryroad@gmail.com, and I will send them out on Monday. But we got calendars to give away thanks to the kindness of Allie and Karen and Raun and Kassy. So let's get them into some nice homes. Or some terrible homes. I don't know. I'm not
Rehome the
judge.
calendars.
Yeah. Let's just get them off my desk into your house.
I love mine.
I'm glad you like it. I'm excited.
Um,
I'm going to have to hang up one in my office too, I guess.
you know, I didn't
Mate,
get
under-
a Cemetery
under-
Road sticker.
Oops, sorry, Crow.
You need stickers?
Okay.
I got stickers, man.
I have one
Yeah,
on my car.
Nice.
you know, I don't have any. You know, all the merch I've made, I don't have anything of my own merch. I'm too cheap to buy it.
I have
case
a
I wanted to
couple
know.
of my shirts. Oh, there you go.
I like
Got 2 on there.
Yeah,
Boom.
or whatever. I don't know how to point. Whatever.
I'm special. I have a couple shirts. I have a calendar. I made sure to set aside a calendar because I don't even have my own book. I gotta reorder some of those. And then I've got one patch for me, and then I still have a bunch of like stickers and pins and stuff, but I give those away when I can.
We play some games and give. That'd be kind of cool. I actually wanted to do that, like play that trivia game again, and then give out some stuff for the winners.
Yeah.
So maybe some canned goods.
The lifetime supply of Vienna sausages.
Oh, Patricia will be in heaven.
There you go.
Some moist towelettes.
Give my.
She's
oh.
so huge now.
Each can of.
I'm going to try and make a thing. Kassy and Jason and I were talking the other night when I'm coming to visit again next year. So, and we're going to do some stuff together. So we were talking about a collab T-shirt or something or whatever. So I'm going to have fun trying to make up a few things. I'll show them to Jason first though and let him say if he thinks there's shit or not. That looks like shit. That's no good. But yeah, just
You
maybe
can't put
something.
my name on that.
Yeah, my imagination's going. I'm thinking maybe a picture of the Falcor with our bobbleheads sticking out with a.
Oh,
with
that
a
would be so
weeping
cute.
willow- Yeah, a weeping willow logo on the side of the Falcor, and then a road sign that says Cemetery Road. Would that work?
There you go.
And like we're heading off towards, and then in the distance put something like a spooky house. I don't know. Maybe
That's
I'll just
so
start making a cartoon. Get Scooby Doo in there.
Should we like
I
make
was
all
just thinking that
I was like making a full length like cartoon. That'd be
a
awesome.
movie, a little movie.
I could do that. I could make a full length. It'd take me ages. A full length bobblehead animated thing of everybody investigating together, and someone gets murdered. But who could that be? Oh, I think someone already took that idea. Actually, the shape. Yes, he did. Do you remember that one, Bro?
Yes, he did.
Yes, I think someone loses their head in one of his, so I can't.
But
really
hey,
think that
the
idea.
scene from the Griswold's Christmas Vacation movie, where
Yeah.
the cousin guy's there, and he's out there emptying out his
Oh, empty.
Dinner's
his stuff from his
full.
RV.
Cousin Eddie.
And then it explodes.
Yeah, Jason could be out of his van, and he's
There you go.
emptying out his stuff into the sewer.
Oh god.
Outside of Kassy's house.
Yeah, there you go, dude. Shitter was full.
Ron could be Chevy Chase just staring out the window.
Oh my god. Shitter was full.
Honey, have you checked our sugar lately? I just watched that movie a few days ago.
God, I can't.
Yeah,
I cannot stop watching that movie.
I love
It's a
that
great movie.
Maisie says, my calendar must be stuck in the ice, but it will get here. I sent it out. I should have the receipt with the tracking number somewhere on my desk. I will try and find it and see if I can't figure out where your calendar ended up.
And don't
But
forget, it's that
if
time
for
of
some
year
reason
to-
in a few weeks, if you still haven't gotten it, just let me know and I will get you another one.
Watch out. That could be a scam. She might want one in the office and in the bathroom or something. It's just a scam.
There you go.
She said she hasn't got it. She just wants
One for
another
every room.
one.
She's in Scotland, isn't she, though? Maisie?
Yes.
Yeah, so
Oh,
it's probably
well,
been forever, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
It'll
I think the
get there.
Scottish are just as good with their mail as the Aussies
How
are
many
with theirs.
Scotland photos do I have in this thing? Hold on. I know I have one. Let's see. That's in California. That's in Missouri.
I'm
and
just going to rescue a
Boston.
cat. I'll be right back.
All right. That's in the West. That's in Canada. Oh, just one from Scotland. February's the Scotland photo, so there you go. A little bit of home.
Oh, no.
Everybody's leaving us. Andrew says, just noticed
Oh dear.
I've got my
I had
12-month
to rescue
membership
my
badge.
cat.
Ooh.
Nice. That's a fuzzy
See?
cat.
12 months. Wow, that's really awesome.
And Tarnia just gifted one Cemetery Road membership that Recall got.
That's animal, now the dogs. Look, Crow, look at my pussy.
Demonetized.
No, look, it's a real pussy.
It's quite
You can't
large.
Thanks a lot,
apologize
Karen.
for that. It's a pussy.
Sorry, we got to take her out
We
of here.
lost Karen.
She's getting loopy. She's not allowed on the live streams anymore. I'm sorry. It's getting out of hand.
Oh my god.
I won't say what.
Had to get a beer.
Thing.
Oh, 805. I missed that beer. Can't get that here in Canada.
I had to log into my Kassy Stefanak account to see where I was on 12 months too for the membership because I didn't show up on Weeping Willow.
There you go.
There we go. I was
How come
curious.
I can't do a membership.
Tom says, Allie, where are you from?
I live in Southern California.
She's single, ready to mingle.
We are from all over the place. We have a wide variety
Whoa.
of people
We
in
do.
here.
Sorry, Allie.
It's okay.
He's not sorry, Allie.
Oh no, he's not.
We know this. You ain't fooling anybody.
I'm
Tom
actually
says, what did
behaving
she
today.
Yeah. I live in Southern California, so I live between Los Angeles and Vegas. I'm like right in the middle.
Cool.
San Bernardino.
Oh, that's why you're close
Fun.
to Virginia City and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm only six hours away from Virginia City.
Oh,
So jealous.
Yeah.
So jealous.
I would just go for like
I have a guy.
all the time.
I met a guy last week that told me he could get me at work in the States, no problem, anywhere I want.
Yeah, but then we'd have to like.
Tarnia
travel.
gifted another Cemetery Road membership, and Betty grabbed it.
Wow.
Thank you for that.
Oh, God, baby.
That's awesome.
Tarnia is awesome, man. She's a great mod. She's just unbelievable.
Tarnia is. She's been with Cemetery Road from the very beginning.
Cool.
My headset
How
is
long have you been
freaking
doing
out.
your channel?
I gotta. How long have I been doing this?
Yeah.
A couple of years now.
Yeah.
I
Mhm.
think it's like 2 years.
Yeah, what was your first video? I gotta look now.
Is your headphone playing up, Jason?
He's on the phone, I think.
Like to freak out if I'm low on batteries.
Oh,
October 23rd, 2020 is his first video.
Huh.
So you just passed 2 years, buddy.
15, 42. I'll have a look, Loz. 15.
There it is.
Oh,
Oh, he's got it. Is it? Hang on.
Fleur is a naked man.
Sometimes technology sucks.
Do you hear what I said though? You put your first video out in October of 2020. I don't think you hear me.
Nah, I think his
2000
technology.
2020.
15.
Yeah. I know where at Kmart, yeah. So how about the Mets?
Are the Buffalo
How about
Bills?
them?
I like the Buffalo Bills game.
Yeah.
That was the first.
Oh,
for
that
me.
was amazing, dude. I was very jealous.
That was pretty neat. Yeah, the guys
Ah.
that came down for setting us up with that drill stuff that we were renting, they were going to a Bills game, and they said, we have no idea. He's like, I have no idea how we're getting there. There was 5 of them, so I jokingly said, well, I got a 12-passenger van. He's like, says, I'll get you a ticket. Let's go. So I drove them to the Bills game.
Wow.
Yeah, and then we met up with a bunch
Sports.
of people from my work at a tailgating party. You wouldn't believe the tailgating there. It's insane. Like, picture thousands upon thousands of people and like barbecues everywhere and beer cans being thrown, people jumping on tables, breaking tables. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
In the rain.
Dang.
In the rain.
Yeah.
They're diehard fans.
Not really
I'm
my-
telling you.
Not really my thing.
No, I would never do it again, to be honest, because it's a massive amount of people. You got like 80,000 people like in one
Yeah,
area.
Too much for me.
Oh, it was crazy.
I'm old
But
now.
it's on my bucket list, so I did it and done. Don't have to ever do it again.
Hey, Loz, I see the naked man statue. He's not really. Well, he is, but he's not. He's got things strategically placed in the right spots. So it's all.
Well, now I've got to look it up.
Yeah.
Maybe I did see it.
Yeah,
I
no,
don't
I
know.
got it.
1551 gives you the best look. Some of that, but that's obviously a statue that someone's carved. How underestimated are these stonemasons? Like, people just, you walk through a graveyard and go, oh, yeah, whatever.
Oh no, I totally saw that guy,
Yeah, stop it. I'm not talking to you two. That's enough.
and I'm pretty sure he's in my video.
Yeah, he is. That's what I said. 1551 of your video, Sleepy Hollow, there is the naked man with a rug, and I don't know what's that. Him holding in his hand a stick.
He's like he's got a hammer, like a sledgehammer, a giant sledgehammer on there.
Oh, is that what it is? Oh,
Yep.
nothing. Leave the cat alone. Shh.
Laws says, but Karen, the bits on show are good. It's not about the quantity of the bits; it's about the quality of the bits.
Yes.
That's right.
Quality over quantity.
Right.
Sorry about my dog. It's been naughty.
It's okay. Mine were barking at absolutely nothing earlier. They thought I was leaving.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, mine
yeah.
do that too.
Yeah.
I think it's rare for me to do a live stream where I don't have to
Without
like
the dog.
pause while my dogs freak out.
Yeah.
I only have one laying on the floor right there. She looks dead.
Yeah, she's been there for days. We don't know. We don't know. What's
Yeah,
wrong.
I don't know where our other one is. Probably. Oh, she's up over there. There's my cat in here too. No.
Stop.
Oh, look, it's that time. It's that time for all the animals to go crazy.
Come here.
They're talking about us. Make noise.
Yeah.
So, do you have a calendar? Because there's 3 left.
Who's joining us?
Joe Vitale.
Joe? Yeah, Joe.
Oh,
Do
yeah,
you have
no,
a
do you
calendar?
one?
I need to send you a calendar if you don't have one.
I saw
Because
Joe
we got 3
earlier.
free ones left.
Joe multitasks. He just listens to us yap on and then does other stuff.
Joe can
We're like his
definitely
radio
multitask.
in the background.
Joe
There
doesn't
he
like to keep track of the passage of time.
Oh,
All right.
no, he
Joe,
doesn't have
email
one.
me your address. You're going to get one of these free ones. We got 2 left to give away.
Yeah, tell me your address too, Joe.
thecemeteryroad@gmail.com, and we'll get a calendar out for you. Does anybody have any plans they're doing for Christmas? I know Kassy and Raun, they have a bunch of children's, and they're going to do the parent stuffs.
And I have to work though.
Oh yeah, you
Because
do have to work a little bit.
Yeah, it's just. But the shifts are okay. They're only like 6 hours on Christmas Eve and 6 hours on Christmas Day. So.
Oh, no way, Kassy.
Yeah, but I work Christmas Day, the 3 to 9 shift, so I'll be there for the kids in the morning. So, but
Yeah.
the only people who actually got it off are like people who are full time, or if they've been there like 12 plus years. So I'm with it. I mean, I predicted it, but I get time and a half, so I'm not complaining.
And Kassy, the people that live in the house, have they got family that bother with them, or are they like a lot of, certainly here, a lot of people are just put into these homes and no one gives a shit. So have you got people coming to visit? Have they got their families coming to visit them?
I think we have 2 clients going home for visits, and then some don't have family because they're like a lot of our clients are like older, so like their parents might have already been passed away. So, yeah. So it's so it's nice. They open presents in the morning. We have turkey dinner for them, like we make it for them all homemade and stuff. So it'll be nice.
Nah. And that's the thing. When I was doing nursing too, I didn't mind working on Christmas Day and stuff. It was a bit hard when the boys were little and the girls were little because Santa comes. But by the time it gets to a certain time of morning, they're often still playing with their toys. And come lunchtime, Christmas Day can be a bit boring. Nothing's open.
We have 2 more calendars to give away. But then Aaron also donated another calendar. So now we have 3 calendars to give away.
Oh, yay.
3 more.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
That's right.
Yeah.
You guys
Tis
are
the
all
season.
awesome. So
Well,
if
what
you do
about,
not have a calendar and you would like one, make sure to put up a hand emoji in the chat, and we will grab your info, have you send it in to me, and we will get a calendar out for you.
Has Andrew got one? Is he still in the chat?
Let's see. I don't see him on the list.
Has he been naughty?
Never know.
Yeah.
What are you laughing at, Joe?
I don't know. I've been up for 26 hours.
He's been awake for 2 days.
Oh.
No.
The other day you had me in stitches.
Dude,
Honestly,
I was
some
literally
of the things you come out with.
The last hour, I was fine until the last hour before the live stream, and I was falling asleep on the couch. I'm like, of course, now I'll fall asleep right before it's time to do this. But it's all good. I'm re-energized.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I don't know how to say this name. Shittyless? I'm assuming that's the SHTYLES.
Oh,
Shittiness. I think it's Styles.
Shatiles.
I was gonna say like
Styles.
like
All right.
Oh,
Everyone
or
where
shitty
we're
list.
with.
oh,
You get a calendar.
Whoever you are.
Again,
However accept your name.
send me your address if you've gotten the calendar, which is Paige, which I already got your email page. Raquel, Kathy, Joe, Stiles, which is much better than what I
Styles.
said the first time.
It is
Styles.
All right.
Uh,
Okay.
Send
Nice.
me your addresses to thecemeteryroad@gmail.com. I will send those calendars out on Monday. So that's 5 of the 7 calendars we have available. And again, these are being donated by everybody from Karen and Allie and Kassy and Raun and Aaron. So y'all get free calendars as long as you jump on it. We got 2 more left.
Shell Dust, do you have a calendar? Someone just popped in. I'm like scouting the chat. Come on, people.
Yeah, Sheldust, do you have a calendar? I sent
Joe-
Dan text one.
Yeah.
Just real quick, Joe said, I'm going to be alone on Christmas. I suck. LOL.
Joe.
Oh, let's go.
That Joe. Oh,
Joe, you can come to my house, man.
Sheldust doesn't have a calendar. Sheldust, you do now.
Yay!
Boom.
So again, send me your address, thecemeteryroad@gmail.com. I'm sending the calendars out on Monday, and you'll get one before January, hopefully.
There's like a foot of snow outside now.
The foot of snow.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I couldn't imagine, dude.
I think so. You come on Christmas Eve. You come and annoy me on the live with Raun and Kassy. Christmas Eve. I'll be because I don't have anything to do for Christmas. So it's Christmas Day for me, but Christmas Eve for you. You can come on and you can talk to Raun and Kassy and me and everybody else. See, you won't be alone for Christmas. Nobody will. Just come and see us. Get some beer.
Yeah, tell
I'll have
people
some
about
nibblies and stuff.
tell people about your live stream that you're going to be doing.
Oh, yeah, Christmas Eve. About, I don't know, what time did it work out for you, Kassy? About 9, 10 o'clock? Something like that.
I think you had it at 10, but then went to 9. So I'm going to double check.
Yeah, all right. So 9 o'clock Cassie's time, which I think could be 8 o'clock. I don't know. I'm not very good. But it's
Eastern.
Christmas Eve. Eastern Standard Time or something. I think it's like 8 or 9 o'clock. I think. I don't know. Have a look. If you look on the thing, it tells you. But for me, it'll be Christmas Day lunchtime. So I just thought if everybody that is on their own or can't get to family or just like me finds Christmas really boring, where I just thought that might be a really good idea because I wasn't sure how many people might be alone for Christmas. And so I thought, well, you're not alone because come on and we'll do what we're doing now, just chat and be silly and make sure you've got like some nibblies in front of you. I would make up a couple of plates, but obviously that's not possible over the computer. But I'll have a little glass of wine or something and some nibblies, some cabana and some cheese and some barbecue shakes. And I don't know, what do you call it in America? Cabana. Do you have cabana? It's like a sausage. It's like a
Summer sausage?
summer sausage. As opposed to a winter
cocktail wieners.
Yeah, well, no. It's kind of like
Little Smokies. Little Smokies.
What?
Oh, kielbasa? Kielbasa?
Yeah. Yes.
So kielbasa.
Yeah, that's it. And you chop it up into little bits and you put it on sticks with whatever. Yeah. So that's what I'll be eating. And I'll have a little drink, and then anybody who's busy with their family, that's good. If I've only got Kassy, me, Raun, and maybe Crow if he's not busy, then that's good. If no one shows up, that's good. That means that you're all okay for Christmas and you've got people, family and people and friends to hang out with. But if you haven't, bring a pet. Allie, if you've got nothing to do Christmas Eve, bring a pet.
Okay. I think I do have something
Shell
Christmas
Dust
Eve,
dropped
but if I
a
don't,
No.
yeah, she'll
super
bring
chat.
something.
I appreciate you, Shell Dust, and I'm glad you're going to be able to get a calendar. I may pop in for the Christmas Eve live stream as well. I don't really know what my plans are at the moment. But the best thing you can do if you're at all interested in that is to subscribe to Doof Doof Paranormal. And then just hit the notifications and keep an eye on the channel. That way you'll know when the live stream is going to be popping up.
Like it'll be on my
that'll
channel,
be-
but
Yeah.
Kassy and
this
everyone will be
upcoming
here.
Saturday, Christmas Eve.
Yeah, and it's at 9 p.m. Eastern. So that's what it says. So
Okay, so that means 9
So
p.m. for
8
all you
p.m.
Americans.
Central, 6 p.m. Pacific
My
Standard
time.
Time.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. I'm glad you
Yep.
guys know what you're doing. I just know it'll be lunchtime.
Here's
Christmas
Charlie
Eve
for you.
Day.
8 p.m. Jason time, 6 p.m. Allie time, 9 p.m. Kassy time.
And Crow.
And
The
Crow time.
future.
In the future.
Yeah, Crow time.
Yeah.
And the future
So,
for Karen.
Yeah, and look, and that's the thing. If nobody shows up other than us nut jobs just to say hello to each other for Christmas, that would actually make me happy because it means that everybody's okay. You know.
And there's Tanya right on time with the link right there.
Oh, you're a
That's
good girl,
right.
Tanya.
Moderator
What was that?
Extreme.
When you went to, remember we go to Penn Center and there was that booth that sold
Hickory Farms.
Hickory
Shell
Farms.
just went to Hickory Farms.
Okay. All right, yeah.
You guys have Hickory
Okay.
Farms in the States?
What?
Oh, hell yeah. I love meat on sticks.
It's like everywhere. We used to always get like a thing gift for your parents.
When I was growing up, we had a shopping mall called the Niagara Square, and like I always remember as a kid during Christmas time, in the center like of the aisles, they would set up like booths everywhere specifically for Christmas. So it was like vendors, like crafts, like wax candles, like Hickory Farms. And that's like a Christmas. I remember walking through the mall, looking at all these things, like, oh, that would be nice. That would be nice. Yeah. I don't know, those memories.
Eating sausage.
But those memories aren't there anymore. They took them all. They tore them all down.
Well, that mall, but the Hickory Farms is still at Penn Center right
Yeah,
now.
but it's not the same. It just doesn't feel the same. I don't know.
I know. Times are different.
It's totally different now.
Styles dropping a super chat. Thank you very much.
Oh,
wow.
and they're
I appreciate
Canadian. Yeah, Canada.
Oh.
And they're Canadian.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. We're overbooked for our Canadians. You're gonna have to go.
Where are you
We have
located?
one calendar left to give away.
Hey, Carrie just popped in the chat. Carrie Photo. Does she have one?
Carrie Photo, do you have a calendar? Would you like one? Just say yes. All the cool kids
Yes.
How many do you have left? 2 or 1?
One.
do. One more free one to give away. Carrie's ignoring me though. She doesn't want a calendar. That's fine. Edmonton, Alberta.
Oh, okay.
Carrie, I'm gonna get you a calendar. She says she does not have one. Well, you do now.
Yeah.
Just send me your address. All the people. So Paige, I already got your address. Raquel, Kathy, Joe, Styles, Shell Dust, and Carrie. Send me your address to thecemeteryroad@gmail.com, and I will send these calendars out on Monday. And thanks to all the people who donated calendars. You guys are all awesome.
That was very cool.
It's Edmonton, but yeah. So Styles, we were there 16 years ago in Edmonton.
Edmonton Mall.
Yeah, the Edmonton
Yeah.
Mall.
I'm just getting another cat.
Oh no.
Oh, great. We'll get rid of her real quick.
He said, oh, great.
No, she's back.
Took me away, Jason. Oh, God.
Black cat.
That's the other one.
Spicy.
Oh my God! Stop it! Oh,
Stop, you
this
little
is the
demon
new
spawn.
one. This is the rescue,
Ah,
and it's not getting along.
that happens.
That's all right. They'll get used to each other. Uh-oh.
Somebody's not
Styles
happy.
says, "Get
Yeah,
out."
that's-
Ah, the mall.
White one's not happy. She's not happy. She's on the little chair. There you go. Shush now. There we go. Everybody's fine.
Daniela says, "Hey Karen, are you sending out the ones for Australia?" Karen will
Yes.
once she gets them.
Once they get here, I will be, yeah. They haven't arrived yet. I'm keeping my eyes open. So fingers crossed. Hey.
That's okay, Sheldust. I get that all the time. I'll do it with the E.
Oh.
That's the keys.
Very
Oh, have you
cool.
eaten the snowman chocolate yet, or is he still in his wrapper?
We're waiting for
We're,
Christmas.
well, closer to, yeah.
We're waiting for Christmas.
Yeah, and we've been like pacing the kids because they've been all over all the chocolate.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna open it up on Christmas Day. You're gonna peel the wrapping off of it, and it's just gonna be like stuffed with paper because everybody's been nibbling it in the
Yep.
without telling you.
It's actually in a clear wrapper, so you'll be
Yeah.
able to tell.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's a hollow chocolate, right?
Yeah, it's hollow,
So
which is better because it's easier to eat.
yeah.
But the kids are like,
What you do is you bust a little hole in it
Oh,
and you fill
hey,
it with more candy,
yeah.
like a pinata.
Oh my gosh, the mess.
With the mess.
You make it a peanut, whatever.
The shape
yeah.
is making an appearance. Says
There.
popping in on you, good people.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Good
What's
to
up?
see you
hello.
shape in a
Shape.
while.
What's up, buddy?
You missed out on all the free calendars, bro.
Damn it!
Dang it.
Gee, darn it.
Shape needs a calendar.
Shape needs a calendar. Shape, do you want a Cemetery Road calendar?
I'll buy him one. He can hang it on the back of his wall because it's always bare. He can just have it up on the back there when he does his little
There you
There you go.
Shape goes 3 calendars.
Yeah.
free calendar.
Yeah, Shape, if you just send me your email, or if you email me your address, thecemeteryroad@gmail.com, I'll make sure you get one. They look like this. Cemetery Road calendar. It's got cemetery photos inside of it. It's pretty nice.
Pretty cool. Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool.
Have you guys seen Shape's cotton candy? Cotton and candy? Candy and cotton, cotton and candy?
No.
No.
Well, I must be the only one who's watching his videos then.
Oh.
Dang.
Hey, oi. Yeah, no,
I've
it's
seen
pretty funny when he does it. He's got the two little puppets, cotton and candy.
Oh, that. I'm sorry. I thought you meant like he has a actual cotton candy. I was like, whoa.
No. The puppets. I could get puppets. I could steal his idea and I can call mine fairy and floss. Because over here we won't call it cotton candy. We call it fairy floss.
Oh,
Oh, my
no,
goodness.
Oh
yeah.
my gosh.
God, stop it.
Sounds like the exorcism of Emily Rose over there.
I know, right?
God. Yeah, there's one cat under the couch going, "Arr." And then this black one, the new one, the troublemaker. She was a rescue. She was just a little kitten, and they made her have babies too soon. So, and then she got,
Hate that.
she was mistreated. And now she's getting really spoiled, but she's not used to other animals and things. So she's a bit, but she'll be right. She's got to get used to it. Don't you?
Yeah, she'll figure it out.
You're all right. Cat hair. You know what that's like, don't you, Cry?
Hold on. What are we talking about here?
You fell asleep.
Oh, dear.
Oh man, is that a what do they call a? Oh, never mind. I forgot the word already. I'm too tired.
Cat? That one of those, opposite of a dog.
Is that a cat in a hat?
Oh my.
Funny.
Hang on. You can leave my camera on, Jason. It's okay. I'm just going to put the pussycat in another room.
Yeah, I hate when I get hair in my
I don't
mouth.
believe you.
You can enjoy my video. Did I show you my Annabelle doll? Hang on.
No. Cat says,
Hang on.
Oh yeah, she's
Oh,
creepy.
wow.
Yeah,
That is creepy.
Yeah, but I want an actual rag doll, like the proper Annabelle doll.
Yeah, but what is it? That's a movie, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, it's
Mhm.
the proper doll.
You
It's
tell me
the
to
one
really watch horror.
the
Oh, I
one that
do.
they
I-
reckon's the one that they reckon's haunted or something.
I just don't get to watch enough of it because this one here doesn't like it.
Which is hilarious.
Oh
'cause
no,
of
I
what
don't
I
watch
do.
scary movies. I haven't seen that movie. I just like the doll.
She
I won't watch
prefers
them
to live it, Ron.
Yeah, but it's still fun to sit down.
I don't know. I don't
movie.
like because if there's kids in the movie, I don't like knowing like if they could get hurt. I don't like that.
Oh come on, that.
Yeah,
Krampus
ghost
movie
kids.
is-
I don't do ghost kids when it comes to horror movies and stuff.
Yeah, or like kids in like about to get hurt, or even like Final Destination. My client was watching it today, and I was probably like, turn it off. But like they're teenagers getting. I don't know. I used to like those movies back in the day, but ever since
Well, you
having
can't
kids-
watch any horror movie then if you don't like watching teenagers
No.
get killed off.
That's right.
Well, I know that's the problem, but like.
Oh God!
Whoa.
Wow.
Jeez, what did she do to that cat?
What's going
I think
on
she
over
has
there?
one less cat now.
Like kung fu fighting.
Yeah. Oh well. See how he goes. He'll probably get his eyes scratched out. I had to pick one cat up. She wouldn't come. So the white cat. That was the white cat. She's all right now. She's young.
Oh, Elizabeth
Oh.
just asked if y'all
I don't
seen
believe
Caroline yet. I have not seen that
Well,
movie yet, but it
Caroline.
looks
No,
so
no.
creepy.
Caroline.
Wait, Caroline or
Coraline.
Coraline?
Oh, Coraline.
Yeah, there you go. Sorry.
Caroline or Coraline?
It says Coraline.
Yeah. That's a
I
good
have
movie.
not.
I have because our kids
Good.
watch it. Our youngest liked it. She used to watch
Yeah.
it. Probably, she was young, like
Oh, yeah.
5.
I love
It's
Tim
a
good
Burton.
movie,
I love
isn't
Tim
it?
Burton movies.
I'm thinking of the wrong one then. The new one where it's like an AI doll.
Oh, I don't know.
No,
Oh, okay, okay,
that's
no.
Megan.
No.
That's Megan. Yes, that looks so creepy, dude.
What's that one? Megan?
Mhm.
It's a
Yep.
it's an artificial intelligence type doll,
Yeah.
and I guess she's evil as well. But it's if you watch the preview, it's pretty
Oh,
spooky.
maybe
I'll
I
send you
have
the
heard
link.
of it.
I haven't heard of that. That sounds interesting.
I've
I'd probably
heard of it.
watch that.
Erica's wondering if there's more calendars left to buy.
There are
Yeah.
to buy. Yes, $20 either in a super chat or through PayPal, and send me your address, and you're good to go. We have like I don't know 10 more.
Awesome.
Get that spinning wheel out, Jason. Calendar on the wheel. Spin that wheel.
Glowboard.
You can
No,
do
thank
it.
you.
Oh my. No.
Come on. Let's knock it out of the park.
Oh my god. Who's going legend?
Yeah, who's going
Oh,
legend?
Allie.
I'm gonna turn all y'all off at this point. Starting to have flashbacks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
PTSD.
Yeah.
Traumatic. Yes, don't choose. Here you go. Here you go. There you go. You can have
Let me
it.
promise to send you stuff I'll never send.
I'll give you broken instruments.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I want to listen
I
to
have some
it.
equipment from him.
Are we still live?
Yeah. What?
Oh yeah, we're still live.
What?
Hang
Oh,
on.
sorry.
Oops. Sorry.
So be careful.
Oh,
We don't want to get anyone upset. But
Y'all thought it was funny.
oh, look at Tori.
Oh, you got to laugh at things sometimes, you know.
Someone explain to Erica how to do a super chat because I don't have the YouTube up. I don't. There should be like a button up top or something.
Erica, underneath when you go to write something on the chat, just directly underneath it, you'll see like a smiley face or you'll see a dollar sign. You hit the dollar sign, I think. Let me have a look. I'll double check. Yes,
Yeah, there's
you
a
hit the
dollar
double
sign on the right hand side.
Yeah,
You just
and then
click
you
that.
can pick, you can pick super sticker, super chat, membership gifting, or then it'll have something about your membership. How long have I been a member? Let's have a look. 11 months. That doesn't sound right.
Yeah, I'm still 11
but-
months too.
Yeah, doesn't it? But yeah, so that's where you do it, and then you put in however much you want to super chat, and then I don't know, Google or someone takes the money, however you pay for it.
Yeah, Elon Musk gets it apparently. I don't know. Shell Dust says, Jason, where was that last cemetery located? It was beautiful. That is the Sleepy Hollow Cemetery in Sleepy Hollow, New York.
Which I think we're gonna have to go visit.
I know. I wonder how close it is to us, actually.
It can't be that far away.
Where's
Probably
where the
not.
witches were? Where is it? Salem. How
5
far
hours.
away is Salem from everybody?
Sleepy Hollow.
Salem?
Jesus.
6 hours and 5 minutes away.
That's not too bad.
From you,
Yeah,
Salem, where the witches
Day
are.
trip. Well,
Or where?
it'll be a weekend.
it's a weekend. It's not a day trip.
All right, we'll pack the kids. Let's go.
What
Yeah.
you can do is just cut the back door somehow.
Put him in the fifth wheel.
Yeah.
Oh, he ran off. Oh, he's all right. He's not. She's not going to jump out. She's not. I'm sorry. I'm just talking to my daughter. The black cat wants to go out the door, but I've got like a children's safety door there. You know, the ones like you put at the top of the steps. So the cat doesn't realise she could probably well jump over it.
Really,
She's
yeah.
just trying to go through it, but she can't.
Yeah.
Kind of, sort of,
Well,
kind of.
Maybe.
yeah.
It's close.
Oh, cat hair.
It's like on the almost in PA.
What was that YouTuber the kids were watching where that guy goes to locations where movies were filmed?
Oh, I love that
Well,
channel.
that's Dave's Jordan.
You know the guy I'm talking
Jordan.
about?
Yes, I love
David
that stuff.
Jordan.
He was
Oh,
really
you
my
stupid
son
dog.
was watching it the other day.
Tina.
Really neat.
Oh, what a mess. Yes.
Shell Dust asks, are you ever going to take a trip to Arizona? I've passed through Arizona a few times.
There's nothing much to see there, is there? It's all desert.
There's a few cities
Do they
that
have
I wouldn't mind
trees?
checking out.
And the Grand Canyon too, right?
Not
Or
that many.
Oh, that would be, yeah.
Yeah,
the
Grand
Grand
Canyon's
Canyon?
up there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I want to do a Chevy chase of the Grand Canyon. You know, in the movie, they're at the Grand Canyon, and it's like,
Yep.
huh.
Vacation. He's like, yep.
And then
Yeah.
we're like,
Okay,
yep,
let's
that's
go.
good. And
See,
the
and
dog.
that's what I
the
thought
dog.
it was going to be like. I only visited the Grand Canyon for the first time a couple years ago, and all I knew, like I'd seen photos of the Grand Canyon, so I knew what the Grand Canyon was. But then in my mind, I'm picturing like Chevy Chase coming up with his family, like, okay, all right, and then like let's get in the car. And so when me and the family were like, well, let's go check out the Grand Canyon, like in my mind, I'm like, yeah, we just pull over, take a look, we're good to go. I've seen it in a movie. It can be done. It's not like that. Like it basically took us half a day off our route because you got to bop off the freeway about an hour up into the park, and then you have to find a place to park, and then it's a walk, or you catch like a tram or something that gets you over to the edge. It's a process to get to see it, and absolutely worth it. It was one of the most beautiful sights I've ever seen. So it's one of those things where when you see it in person, you're just like, I get it. I understand why people want to see this thing. And every photo I took, I'm like, oh, these photos are going to be amazing. I can't wait to like show people these photos. And every single photo I took, I look at them and I'm like, it's just not the same. Like, you know, something is amazing when every photo you take, you're just like, it didn't capture the beauty and the immensity of this thing. It's not the same. And I've been there twice now.
Wow.
The Meteor Crater National Park landmark in Arizona. I've almost went and saw the Meteor Crater. I didn't have time to stop there, but next time I'm planning on checking it out. Tucson has mountains all around it. Laws from Oz says the Grim Life Collective do movie and TV locations on their YouTube. Carrie Photo says Flagstaff is amazing. Blake McKenzie says Tombstone is in Arizona. That's true.
Yes.
True.
Favorite
Gotta go
movie.
see that. That's your favorite movie?
That's my favorite movie.
It's a good one.
Which
Yeah.
one?
Me?
The one with Kurt Russell or the one?
Yeah,
the
with
one
Kurt Russell and
Val Kilmer.
Val Kilmer.
Kilmer.
Val Kilmer slayed that role. Oh my
yeah.
Yes.
god.
Oh yeah.
Oof.
You know, I didn't realize how much of a method actor he is until I watched his documentary on Amazon. And what's funny is that the acting school that they all went to, it was with like Kevin Bacon, all those like major actors that were big eventually. They were all in like the same class. It was crazy.
Huh.
But he really gets into his roles like hardcore. That's why the Doors movie he did so good because he stayed in character for throughout the whole movie and even afterwards. It affected him for a while.
Hmm. Who was who did that when they did that Johnny Cash movie?
Oh yeah, that was great too.
Who's the actor in
Oh,
that?
Joaquin Phoenix.
Joaquin Phoenix. There's
Joaquin
another
Phoenix,
one that really
yeah.
took his. It's serious.
Yeah. Talking about like traveling to Arizona and stuff. We were talking. I don't know if it'll ever happen,
It's
but
gonna happen.
we're thinking like not obviously this coming up year, but the following we're thinking about doing like a Route 66 drive, but stop at haunted locations along the way.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Wouldn't that be pretty epic?
That would be pretty epic.
I
Oklahoma?
love Route 66. Like I
I
fell in love with Route 66 because I had to drive it so many times between here and Reno.
Oh,
You just
okay.
literally jump on 66 or the old school 66 and drive it
Mhm.
a bunch of the way. I have yet to like do a whole lot north going up towards Chicago.
Yeah.
But I would love to like plan a time where I can have a few weeks to just start in Chicago and take the
Yeah.
entire trip all the way down
Really?
into California,
at least 3
taking
weeks.
my time to actually stop and see things. Like that
Yeah.
would be great.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about, like doing that, but with the ghost aspect, because like I would want to
Mm-hmm.
put that money out. I would want to like get some, it'd be cool. Plus, we'll take the
Absolutely.
kid just because we'll just.
My kids
well,
can stay home.
Yeah, a holiday is not a holiday when you take kids, unfortunately.
Maisie Rose says, Jason, you need to visit the Northern Necropolis in Glasgow. Apart from the graves, they filmed Batman there
Oh, wow.
and areas in Glasgow city center. I would love to. Absolutely. Right now, I'm trying to plan a trip to Australia.
Wow.
Because he just has to find airfare. I'll pay for everything.
That's right.
Do you like them?
I'm gonna go hang out in Australia. I'm hoping maybe like next year I can do it. We've got plans for this year coming up that's gonna take up most of my free time, but next year I don't have anything for 2024. So 2024 may be the year of Australia. You never know.
Yep. And then once I know, plan it all out and see all the good things in Australia. Well, there's tons of beautiful things in Australia to see, but I'll take you to see the things that I know that I've seen, and I know where they are, and I won't get lost.
There you go.
Australia's a big country.
That's
Yeah,
what I
hey,
hear.
They have kangaroo pouches there, Jason.
What was that?
They do.
What?
I'll bring you a pouch
They
back.
do what?
Thank you. Always wanted one.
A kangaroo pouch, Karen.
Oh,
Then you can stop using your belly button so much.
my dad sent me. Raun was asking me the other day. The kangaroos just come around in that. Oh, crow! Honestly,
I just have now. I'm just like picturing various things in belly buttons again.
Oh my god.
Cheese sticks.
Ugh. I just
Banana
want the
split.
chill.
Banana split.
Oh boy.
Oh my goodness.
Bacon and maple syrup.
Raun, if Raun,
Tarnia says, Jason, you might as well come to New Zealand too. Yeah, me
Yeah,
and
New
Karen will
Zealand.
go over to
I've
New
never
Zealand.
yeah. Oh well, if I knew, I could. It doesn't cost too much to fly to New Zealand.
Dude, I was talking to Tarnia actually last night, and I had the Google Maps up on my computer, and I was looking at where she lives and stuff. It's so cool over there, like the
Oh, it's
architecture
beautiful.
and. Is that how you
Yeah,
say it?
it's beautiful.
Architecture? Yeah, whatever. But it was so nice, and like the houses and the buildings, and very cool. So
There's a lot of haunted places in Dunedin.
that's where she
Or
lives.
supposedly haunted. Do you live in Dunedin, Tanya?
Yep.
Oh, I had great ancestors who were. Well, I did my family tree, and I had a great uncle who went to live in Dunedin, but he died there. But yeah.
They burned him at the stake.
Oh, that's good to know, Tanya. That's
Carrie
good to know.
Photo. Carrie Photo says there's a father and son who traveled on Route 66 and they put it on YouTube. Your son would probably love to go with you, Jason. Yeah, probably. My kids hate road trips. Shelda says there are so many old tourist attractions on Route 66. There is. I traveled Route 66 from Kingman, Arizona to Tulsa with my brother. He came out to visit last year or the year before. And so we had tires on the old Route 66 as much as humanly possible because technically Route 66 doesn't exist anymore. You're taking roads that kind of circumvented Route 66 now. And there are parts that the original road still exists, but like the highway bypasses it. But you can get off and you can drive on the old school road. So we tried to have tires on Route 66 as much as possible, and we stopped at a lot of these old places. And it was a ton of fun. I got some cool photos of that stuff too. But I would love to do a lot more.
I like a lot of the old hotels and that. They have the old neon signs that are like vintage from like say.
There's
the 50s,
one called
so cool.
the Bluebird Hotel, I think.
Yeah.
We stopped there and looked around. It had just been redone, like brand new owner. He just had bought it within the year, like within the last few months of when we were there. And he spent a ton of money redoing the whole place, putting it back to the way it was in its old glory days. So it looked beautiful. And we talked with him for a little bit, and I would love to stay there.
Yeah. Yeah, we saw it on the YouTube channel. That's why I was like, oh, we know exactly what you're talking about.
Neat too, because some of those hotels, because people, it was the time of the car. So some of these hotels actually had a parking stall for your car.
And the Bluebird does. There's a little garage that you can pull your car into.
It's crazy.
And then there's the one place that looks like teepees.
Yeah.
That's still there. That's pretty cool. I think
it's just me.
Do I have?
I wouldn't drive over to Western Australia, Loz. I don't want to break down in the middle of the Nullarbor Plain. You'll never see us again.
Yeah, that's
What are
dangerous.
you trying to do? Murder me? Oh, God. Actually, I'd catch the train. There's a train that goes from Melbourne to Perth, though. I'd get on that. But I wouldn't drive. There's certain places I certainly would not drive. And that's one of them. Many people do, don't worry. It's just that also a lot of people can break down while driving to Perth from like Melbourne that way. And then once you do, if you break down on the Nullarbor Plain, which is humongous, it can be, depends on the time of the year. It can be hot, it can be cold. You could get murdered. We have serial killers in Australia too, you know.
That's what I hear.
Yeah.
It's not just the snakes and spiders that'll kill you.
Nope.
No, it's crazy men who pick up hitchhikers. You should look that one up. He's dead now, though, so that's good. Oh, well, stop it. Oh, my fucking God, animals.
So this is a photo I took of the teepee hotel.
That's so cool.
And they had all the old cars sitting out in front of it.
That's awesome.
I love the old cars.
That is neat.
Those teepees are huge.
Yeah.
I knew you'd comment on that.
Oh, wow.
That's awesome.
Oh, that's cool.
That's really cool.
It's like iconic right there.
Yep.
That could be it.
I loved that trip, and I definitely want to do the entire Route 66 and take my time, like I said, taking all the photos that I can. Doing some investigations would be great. Staying at some of those old hotels.
Yeah.
Kind of just living in the past for a couple weeks.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we definitely want to do it. I got to take like 3 weeks off of work though, but
Like we're oh my gosh, we're 8 hours from Chicago, but we drove through Chicago. We were really 8 hours away.
I
guess.
Sounds about right. Well, going into Chicago.
Yeah.
Did you wear your bulletproof vest when you drove through there?
We're on the highway.
We never actually drove. We drove through Illinois. We never went to Chicago.
Well, we were driving through Chicago On the outskirts, weren't we?
On the
Because
outskirts. We were way on the outskirts.
well,
I think
it was
if we were
freaking busy.
I
And
think
almost
if we were
died.
to go to Chicago, it was like at least a 2-hour drive
Oh.
in.
Okay.
So we were on the freeway, like
Okay.
the freeway, and I couldn't understand that freeway in Illinois. Like every,
I was closing my eyes a
seemed
lot.
like
I was
every
doing like this a
cotton
lot because it was like
20 minutes
scary.
you're in a toll booth. I could not figure that
oh
out.
yeah.
That drove me nuts. Another toll booth, another toll booth, another toll booth. It's like, what the heck is with this freeway? It was crazy.
Yeah,
No,
well,
I'm not
I
going to comment
came
on that.
from
Like,
Reno, Nevada. We didn't have any toll roads at all. And then I
Yeah.
come out and live out here, and it's like all these toll roads, and I'm just like, oh, you guys, what is up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, we don't have. I mean, we only have. Well, it's not. I guess it's a toll road, but it's the fast highway. Like you can go fast.
Oh, we
like,
have an
Mhm.
express highway called the 407. If you were to look it up, is the world's most expensively tolled highway
Yeah.
in the world.
Well,
In the world.
is
Yeah,
it
no,
world?
in the world.
In the world,
In
guys.
the world.
very-
So if you take
the
it one
world.
way, the whole way
In the
from
world.
where it starts to where it finishes right now, it's
What?
like $60.
Well, no, it's like 50.
Ooh.
No, 60.
Oh, they upped it.
That's
I
a
think
little
so.
much.
It's almost $60 one way, and it
We've
literally
done it.
you travel on this highway for about an hour.
No,
But, yeah, it's about an hour. Oh, maybe 2.
2 hours, guys.
2 hours. Okay, 2 hours. I mean, I should know that. I traveled it for 4 years of my life.
Yeah.
Not at my cost, of course. My company paid for it, but
But we had it. We drove it a lot too
Yeah.
to go to the trailer. It was expensive.
it's ridiculous. And the crazy part was our government built that highway, and then they sold it to the Spanish. Go figure, guys. Sell it to the Spanish.
Okay.
Let someone else own it.
Stop it.
Sorry.
How many beers has he had?
Ridiculous. We're famous for that though as Canadians. We just give everything away.
Like our power.
Everything. Power, gas. We sell
Like
it
as
all.
electric power.
I'm surprised we haven't
It must be something to do with the Commonwealth because Australia's the same. I think I think
Yeah,
we just
I'm
like to give
actually-
everything to the Chinese.
I'm actually surprised we haven't sold off the LCBO in the beer store
Okay.
because
What?
that's a big money
Well,
maker.
LCBO is provincial.
Yeah, I guess that's provincial, but
Okay.
Yeah.
Enough.
anyway.
Enough.
I'll take your word for it.
Raun.
Yeah,
You're a Debbie Downer.
He's so angry. Canadians are supposed to be so happy.
we are happy people. Didn't you see the convoy?
Is that
Oh,
where
shut your freaking face on that one.
is
Sorry.
that where the gnomes are from?
The what?
Is Canada where the gnomes are from?
The gnomes?
No.
You mean like garden gnomes?
Yeah.
No,
It's a
for the
British
holidays.
thing.
No.
I thought they talked
I
like
think
Canadians.
that's actually a German thing, isn't it? To originate.
German?
I think so.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
the garden gnomes. Because if you have a look at a lot of garden gnomes, they've all got little lederholes now. So little lederholes. I like garden gnomes. I've got them all through my backyard. I've got a fairy garden.
I
And
want
at
to
night
know.
time I've got fairy lights
You want to know?
and frogs. I've got frogs. Oh,
And
and
the
cane toads. You don't really want a cane toad. But they're kind of cute, so I don't kill them. People here kill cane toads. It's very mean.
Aw.
They purposefully hit them with golf sticks,
That's
and-
not cool.
run them over. And I'm like, why would you do that? Because they're vermin. Like, they're vermin, but it's a little creature. You don't have to be cruel.
I, by
Yeah.
accident, drove over a bunch of frogs because they were on a road.
Oh,
It was horrible.
Oh.
I
But I just
I
pick
went
them up.
out
I just
in the
pick
middle
them
of nowhere in Nevada. We went out into like literally the middle of absolute nowhere in the desert because there was a meteor shower. So we were driving out there to watch this meteor shower, and we got out there, watched the meteors. That's all well and good. Turned around to go home. It's like 2-3 o'clock in the morning on this dirt road for like 20 miles. And there's nothing around, no cities, no towns, no houses, nothing. And driving this road, there were hundreds of rabbits, like jackrabbits and stuff, just darting across this road constantly. And I was doing my damnedest to not run them over. Sadly, I'm pretty sure I killed like 100 of those things
Oh
because
my!
it was just like they were everywhere. They were just running across that road like crazy, and I'm like trying to avoid them, and they're jumping at my tires and just murdering themselves. It was terrible.
Oh.
I've never
those
hit
are-
that many critters.
Well, Loz would probably know here in Australia, if you drive down our freeways at dusk or dawn, especially early hours of the morning, kangaroos commit suicide all the time.
Jeez.
Little roos, big roos, they just go. They're silly. They don't understand the cars, and if you can swerve to miss them, I've near missed a few. Some of them just don't. They just oftentimes just see what is along the freeway here. Then they go to
That's terrible.
Joey's in their pouch, and you'll see them with the big red, like a spray painted red on them. So that's so you know they've been checked, because sometimes they're little babies.
No.
But,
Oh.
yeah.
We used to have a lot of dead deer and skunks and raccoons, possums,
Yeah.
coyotes. Sometimes.
Yeah,
I've seen
sometimes
coyotes.
too.
Yeah.
That's
We got morbid.
Dang animals. I almost, on one of my first trips in Falcor, I was driving down to LA and I almost hit a deer. Like it was within seconds of smashing this deer and making it a very bad trip because these deers are flipping huge on that route. It would have done some damage, but it swerved out of the way in the nick of time and I managed to get around it. But yeah, those things.
I
That'd be
almost
scary.
I hit a deer in a
When I
smart
hit a
car.
bird.
What?
You never
Yeah.
told me that.
Yeah, on Dominion Road.
You never told me
It's
that.
me. I was with Lily, and we both like just screamed because it was the most terrifying experience.
Oh
but
my
the
gosh.
deer,
That thing
anyway,
would kill a car.
it would have killed the car.
Oh,
yeah.
Kassy, I have to ask you.
Yeah.
I was watching a little snippet of the Joe Rogan show, and he was talking about moose because Joe Rogan hunts, right? And he goes, moose. He said, you see a moose, you want to get out of the way. He said, those things will kill you. And I'm like, what? And he reckons that they stand up and they can kill a bear. And I'm like, wow, really? And then I saw some footage of a moose. I saw a man walk out of his house and he's got his dogs and you hear this noise and the man goes, ah, and calls his dogs back inside and runs and you see this big moose. I always thought mooses were cute and you could, like
Oh,
but
you don't
like
want to
you
meet
could
up
pet
with
'em.
You do not want to meet up with a moose.
They're huge.
They're huge.
Like they would
Massive.
crush you, and they're
Yeah,
not
so
big
definitely
either.
if you see a moose, you go the other way.
They're-
Don't offer it
Yeah.
bread.
That's what I usually
Well, we don't
say.
have moose near us. They're more
No,
like
they're
up.
way up north.
They're more up north
but
from us.
Oh,
They,
okay.
they
But
they do damage to transport trucks.
Yeah, that's what I said. And that Joe Rogan said, they can kill a bear. Like they're
Oh, yeah.
strong. And I'm like,
Well,
oh,
the racks on their head span like 12 feet across. Some of them,
crikey.
like across. It's insane. They're huge.
So it's not like Bullwinkle at all.
no,
Oh, no.
no, they don't have flying squirrels as friends.
No.
No.
Watch me pull a rabbit out of my hat.
Well, I think we're gonna bring this chat to a close, guys. We're running up on 2 hours, which is way longer than I expected. But I
it's
am
been- it's been
super
great.
glad
So
we
what
were able to
time
give
is
away a
it?
bunch of calendars.
What time is
Yeah,
it,
that was cool.
guys? At your end. At my end, it
It
is
is
2 in the afternoon.
it is almost 10 o'clock.
Yep.
And
Oh,
And then almost 8 o'clock over on Allie time.
Okay, yep.
Night is young for Allie.
I'm going to bed.
What you do?
I'm probably gonna put a movie on, try and get through a movie, and then I'm gonna go to sleep as well.
Jason, good looking out, man. I actually did fall asleep there at the very end.
I heard you.
Yeah, I saw Jason muted. I was like, my boy. Oh man.
I heard
so.
You need to get some sleep too, sir.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
If
thanks for
you haven't-
inviting me.
No problem. Anytime, man. If you haven't already sent me your address, if you have gotten a calendar tonight, make sure you do. thecemeteryroad@gmail.com. I believe Raquel, Kathy, Joe, Stiles, Sheldust, Carrie, Andrew, The Shape if he's still around. Sheldust, thank you for that super chat. You're awesome. I'm going to get these sent out on Monday as long as I have addresses. And thanks for everybody for hanging out with us tonight. Don't forget, Doof Doof Paranormal. Make sure you subscribe over to Karen's channel because she's going to be doing a Christmas Eve hangout with whoever wants to hang out with her. I'm going to try and pop in there. I know Kassy and Raun will be there. So that will be fun. And then
And Crow, if he's awake.
if Crow can wake up.
Yep.
And then both Kassy and I have new episodes coming out this week. On Wednesday will be Cemetery Road Investigations, second episode of Mackey Mansion. And then on Thursday, Weeping Willow Paranormal will be releasing their part 2 as well. So be on the lookout for those. And I think that's pretty much it.
Okay. I did
Thanks
see
for
a question
popping in,
the
guys.
chat, Jason.
Yes.
Jason, in the chat. Geez, you talk a lot, Jason.
I do.
In the chat earlier, someone did ask, and I was going to say something. Someone asked about PEX and is it going to be in Virginia City? The answer to that is we have no idea.
No
we
clue.
don't know, and you need to annoy Vivian for that one. If you know how to contact Vivian, just keep saying, where's PEX? Where's PEX? Where's PEX? When's PEX?
Vivian and Jamie Lee are the masterminds behind PEX, and
Yeah.
I've asked several times if it's going to be happening again this year or this upcoming year, where it's going to be, and they don't know yet. So
yeah,
hopefully it happens, and hopefully it's somewhere cool, and hopefully you guys can come if it does happen. We'll definitely be letting you guys know once we know.
Yep.
Well,
you can end the stream now, Jason. It's okay.
That's right. We're all good. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Thanks, Kassy and Raun and Crow and Doof Doof and Allie. It's been fun. We will do this again soon. And hope all of you have a good night and a good weekend. And if I don't see you before, have a good holiday season. And we will talk to you guys later. And remember, as always, be safe, be respectful. Have a good one.
Bye.